Hello guys, it has been quite some time since I have done a video like this, and I am so excited to be bringing this to you. This is a chunk journal that I have just finished and I am in love with it. Honestly, it has been really hard for me to say I'm finished with this one. I just keep adding things and adding things and adding things. So I have glue and ink all over my fingers, but she's finished and I wanted to share her with you. I am going to be putting her on my Etsy shop and listing her in a couple of days, within the next couple of days, hopefully tomorrow or Monday. Today is Saturday when I am filming this. Hopefully I can get this video up today, and hopefully tomorrow or Monday it will be up on my Etsy shop. I will link that down in the description box below. I've actually had it closed for a little bit, but I'm going to be reopening it. I have a few junk journals I am working on, and this one, and then a new one that is similar to this one will be up in my shop within the next week, and then I have another few that I am working on, and they will go up in the next couple of weeks. So definitely keep your eye out if you are interested. Please share this if you know someone who loves junk journaling. Please share this just in case they are interested. I'm trying to get some of them sold, and I'm really having so much fun doing them lately, so I have lots of them to put into the shop. What else was I going to say? I was going to say something else. Oh, also, if you're interested in purchasing it and you want to make a claim on it before I put it in the shop, please comment down in the description. Comment down below in the comments, and I can put your name on it when I put it in the shop, so it can already be claimed and it can be yours. So just let me know if you are interested in purchasing. Or I can, if you want to message me on Instagram or whatever, I'm going to have a post on there as well, and I can tell you all of the pricing and all of that. I will also be leaving the measurements down in the description box below. Honestly, I haven't even taken the measurements on it. I'm not quite sure how large all of the measurements are, but I will link them down in the description box so that you can see that. All right, so let's just go ahead and get this started, since I've already 2.5 minutes in and I'm just yapping. For the cover, I just wanted it to be a little bit of everything that's in the journal. So just kind of a portrayal of what you're going to find inside. So definitely some lace. It is distressed and inked. I have this little like faux metal edging here. I really thought that was really pretty. I love the detail of it. And these are some of the colors that you're going to find in the journal, with the pinks and the browns, the purples, the whites, and the blues. And then it has this really pretty faux metal flower leaf plant. It's actually like a resin kind of feel. I don't know. It is beautiful. I really love these, and it's actually a sticker, so it has this little frame around it. I love these flowers. They're so delicate, and the center of them are like fuzzy, so I like that. And then it has this really pretty butterfly on it. I don't know if you can see that. It's like blue foiled. I'm trying to let the camera pick it up, but I don't know if it will. There we go. So it is blue foiled, and then all of the edges of the book itself are distressed and inked. The spine, all of the signatures are hand sewn. There are 2 signatures inside of the journal, and it just has this lace going down the spine, this lace with the ribbon in the middle of it, and then it has a charm tassel as well. Okay, I am probably going to be interrupted about 5,000 times, but that is totally okay. That is called mom life. But like I was saying, it has this charmed tassel, which I really love. It's the first time I've ever done anything like that, and I just love it. I really love this little flower charm at the bottom. It's just really pretty, and I think the colors go really well with the journal. And then the back is just that same lace again, with the same paper as on the front cover. This is a very soft, gosh, it's so soft. It is a soft ribbon fabric for the closure, and the closure does go all the way around, so it's very secure. But this is such a soft fabric. You can see I keep playing with it, but it's just so soft, and it has a floral and leaf design in it as well in the stitching. So I thought that was really pretty. I'm usually not a purple person, but I've come to appreciate purple more and more. All right, so then if you open it up, you have the inside cover. It is so pretty with this image that I distressed and inked. And then I just love this brown paper backing that I have just put all the way across. I love it. I love that I did it that way. I think that it just makes it so simplistic, and it doesn't take away from the actual pages to have this so plain. And then this image here, I just love the image. I think it's absolutely beautiful. And this says, kindle your spark of madness. It's just some stamping. I love this paper. I think it's so pretty. I'm gonna say I love and it's pretty about 1,000 times, I bet. This is just fussy cut and then inked, and it has some journaling cards for you to write on in there. Just a little bit of ribbon fabric. Kindle your spark of madness again, because I just loved the quote so much, and I really loved this like silvery ink, and I loved how this is actually a it's an old vintage book page, and I love how the ink showed up on this page. I think it's so pretty with this leaf on it. Here's the other side of the page. It says, don't take these moments for granted, with some stamping in there. And then here's this little image. It's so pretty. There's some tablet writing paper with a washi tab at the top. This says favorite smile, and then it has some fussy cut butterfly images that make a side tuck pocket. This says beauty with some washi, and it says planting a seed is believing in tomorrow. Grow old and wise. And then it has this little flower at the end. This says you are capable of amazing things. I love this paper. I think it's so pretty. A fabric tab at the top. I'm trying to make sure I'm in frame, and I keep having to just look everywhere. It's kind of giving me a headache to keep looking back and forth. This is a tuck spot. It says keep taking chances. This is another one of those metal stickers on a chipboard tab. Here's a little mini tiny clothespin, and just a little bit of collaging on here, distressing in 1/2 of this brown envelope. Just some more collaging on here with some old vintage book paper. It even says State of Alabama Library Service, so I left that showing. And then just some paper flowers, and then some leaves. I really love these leaves because some of them are distressed on the edges. Here's just a little mirrored heart on the other side of that chipboard tab, and then inside the pocket is just a tag that I left blank on the other side, and then a postcard that has been distressed with some coffee dyed paper on the other side and a butterfly die cut. Here's a little I don't know if you can see that, but it's just a little stickered label on there, so you can write what you decide to put in here. This is some coffee dyed paper, and the other side of the coffee dyed paper has some stenciling of a doily, and some of these papers got a little bit ripped, and I loved that. I just left that there. You can washi over it, kind of like I did with this tear. I wanted the tear to show on the other side, or you can just leave it. I think it's beautiful the way it is. Here's another tuck spot with a journaling card on the other side. This says take flight with this really pretty bird, and then it has this lace tab. Here's some stamping with this leaf border. Never lose your sense of wonder. It has this floral die cut, which is really pretty. It has like glitter on the middle insides. and it goes inside this little butterfly tuck spot. This is a pocket. It says make today beyond amazing on some coffee dyed paper. This is part of a book page that I just inked up really well on the coffee dyed paper. This is also sprayed with some distress inks, and then it just has this really pretty die cut of this floral plant. And this is some more of that vintage book page that I just attached to the end there to make the edge really interesting, and I distressed and inked it really well. And then it has this cutout with like it's torn, but it has a window with tracing paper on the inside, and then it has spray ink, so it gives that really nice crinkle. I really love that. And then you can see on the other side, like, as you can see, like you can faintly see on the other side, but I didn't want you to clearly see, so I did spray it as well. And then the other side of that window is here with this die cut of a flower plant, and it's on this really pretty foiled leaf paper. Here is a side tuck pocket with some ribbon, some lace on the outside. It's really pretty and dainty. I really like the way it feels. It has this little floral sticker on here, and these are resin, and this just says fresh, and this is just a glass, gray glass bottle, and it has texture on it. Oops. This tag here is made out of more of that vintage book paper. It is dyed and stained. It has like some stamping on it, and then it has a little fabric tuck here with a mini tag. It says stay kind, and it has that book paper on it. I liked that. I thought it was pretty. And there's the back with some stamping on it as well. And it has more of that fabric up at the top. I wanted to kind of tie that fabric in as much as possible because I love it so much. It's so soft. I mean, I could touch it for days. I will show you the side of the book when I close it, but there are some paper clips with some charms on it as well. And this just has a key attached to it. And it is clipped to this butterfly, which is also a tuck spot. And then it has some of this vintage looking lace on the side. This is actually a napkin tag. I really love this. I love the way it feels, and I think that that's what I'm trying to incorporate in this journal the most, is just different kinds of textures than I am used to doing, and I really feel like I achieved that quite well. There's a piece of glue. I feel like I achieved that quite well in this journal, and that's one reason why I love it so much. But this is a napkin tag. It has some stamping on it. It says stay brave with some lace for the top. And it is part of that vintage book page. I made it into a tuck spot, and the bottom is hanging off like that. It has another one of those faux metal stickers. I say faux metal because that's what it's made to look like to me. It has a little tab from that vintage book page, and this coffee dyed paper is also sprayed just a bit, and it is also sprayed with a kind of a cream colored distress ink, and it has like a filigree kind of stencil to it on both sides. It's really pretty. I really like how that turned out. And again, I left some of the tearing alone. I just left it. I love it so much. I think it makes it look just so old, and I love it. Here's more collaging of this vintage book piece when it is inked, and as you can see, there's some spray. And then it just has this little die cut of this jar with the bees on the inside, and then it has this little bluebird on the branch. I love leaving the edges not quite glued down all the way so that they curl up like this. I think it just adds to the look of everything, and I think it makes it look so pretty. And then sticking out is this beautiful blue butterfly, and it is just this journaling card. It says fly by the seat of your pants, and I just thought it was so pretty. It is graphed, and that sticks back in there. I like how it's just poking out that way. And then on the other side of it, there are some more journaling cards in this extra pocket that is wax paper. And on the underside, it is also a pocket, and it has a little die cut of a butterfly. Hopefully you can see that there. This is more of that paper that I love so much. It's the other side of it. It has some more of that fabric attached at the top. And this is decoupage from a napkin that I fussy cut the images I wanted off of it and decoupaged it on. And then this is a just a strip of distressed vintage paper that I stamped that border on that I love so much. You're gonna see that I use this border quite a lot. It is so pretty and I love it so much. It's a graphic 45 stamp. I love it. I also love this image of this boy in the woods. I even love the old car and this little girl standing by the tree. I just think it is so pretty, and it is that vintage paper as well. And then this is just a little bit of a banner piece that I just made into a pocket, and I love how you can see through it, and it has this really pretty journaling card inside. You can write on the back of it. It says, life is for living, love is for giving. It's starting to storm here, so if you hear that, that's what that is. Here's some of this vintage paper that I distressed and inked, and it has this really beautiful floral sticker over the top of it, and then it has this little tuck on the edge here with these little goodies inside. I love this little birdhouse. I think it's so cute. Here's some more of that tablet writing with, again, that vintage paper with the stamp. Here is a pocket. It just says love in the center, and it has some layering pieces on it with these really pretty butterflies and these butterfly die cuts. I left the edges up so that it can pop up that way. Some butterflies. This says special moments. It has inked a doily ink on it with this postcard with some coffee dyed paper on the back of that. This is just one of the papers that I use from a paper pack, and I love it. I love these mason jars with all of these beautiful things inside of it. It says time to flourish with a stamping there, and that is the end of the first signature. So to start the second signature, we have this vintage looking lace again. It's layered on top of this cardstock, and it's made into a pocket. So we have another napkin tag with that fabric again, and it's stuck to this little piece of glue that my hands had glue all over them when I was flipping through the pages, so I had to get all the little pieces off of it. But this little napkin tag is blank on the back, so you can add something if you wish. It has that beautiful soft fabric, and then it has this really pretty stamp. I love this stamp, and it says, I think this is Latin, and then it has the flower, and it says carnation on the bottom. This is really cute. I really love these. These are envelopes, and it says seed type, variety, notes, date purchased, and then on the back it says date planted, date harvested, notes, date planted, date harvested, notes. I love this. I think it is so stinking cute. So I just left that blank. You can put whatever in there. Here's another chunky beaded charm on this paper clip. I think I've paper clip. Oh no, I haven't. Okay. I was gonna say I think I've paper clipped more than one thing on here, but I haven't. I'm just taking things apart as I go on accident. All right, so that goes there. So there's more beaded charm, and then this one as well. It's really pretty. I love that pink. Super pretty. All right, so if you turn the page, okay, this is some mesh netting. I love that it has this really pretty design on it. If you can see that, it's on top of this fabric. This is stamped and fussy cut out, these images of these really pretty butterflies, and it is on a piece of fabric that flips up. And then under the flip, it has this pocket with this die cut on top of it, again with that gold foil leafing. And then it just has some stamping on some coffee dyed paper. It's really pretty. And then it just has this journaling card with a lace tab on the top of it. Here. You have this really pretty label that is inked, and then some more of this edged border on this paper, this coffee dyed paper. It just has some scraps stapled with some rough stamping, and then it has this tag. This is actually wax paper that I made out of a tag and edged it with a ribbon, and inside is some leaves, some of those leaves, so you can see them layered in there, and then the ribbon tab on the top. This is also sprayed, and this is heavily sprayed, some more of that book page heavily sprayed with, I don't even know if you can see that label at the bottom. It's made into an envelope. This is just folded into an envelope. You can pull that out and you can put something in there, or you can close it off if you wanted. You can write in it, and the tag just fits in there like a pocket. There is a lady that I've been watching on YouTube, and her name is Shibid, and she is from, I believe she's from England, but I could be completely wrong. Here's some floral down here. It's really pretty. Border and a tuck spot with a journaling card and some lace. Endings are just new beginnings in disguise. And I am absolutely in love with her. I'm in love with her work. I have absolutely went through every video she has ever put out of every journal she has ever made, and it is so gorgeous. I cannot tell you the inspiration that is oozing out of every one of her journals. It is insane to me. I just think she is brilliant, and I love her very much. So she has been giving me some inspiration and making me want to journal again. So definitely she is to thank for that. This is a really beautiful insert page that I just washi in here, and it actually flips up, and it has two sides, as you see, and I just love this detailing on the side, and I thought that the images went perfect with this journal. And again, you just have some beaded charms. I'm trying to hurry because my battery is low and I don't want it to die on me. Here is a pocket. It's not what you look at that matters, it's what you see. Henry David Thoreau. It is, I love this quote. And then it is also a pocket, and it just has this really cute tag. Stick that back in there. Okay, I did plug in my camera, so we'll see. The plug is here. Here's some more of that children's tablet paper with just a really pretty banner tag with this really pretty die cut, this floral die cut that I really like. This one says, "You are the flower in my basket," and it is a pocket. It's one of the few pockets that doesn't have anything inside. It has this really cute mini clothespin and this tabbed little tab of ribbon. This is just a stapled on added piece. It says "Keep taking chances" with this vintage paper. And then this journaling card. And then this little mini envelope is also a pocket, and it just opens into an envelope. This is a side of a little envelope here with some butterflied die cuts going down. My boys are playing in the bathroom, and a little tabbed tuck spot there. Then you can close this up. More of that washi from before. Here is just some scraps of book page with some stamping, some little paper flowers, and then a little fabric tab. This says, "A heart that loves is always young," and it's on top of this really pretty book script, like writing script, kind of like it comes out of a letter. And I just distressed the edges, and then I made it into a pocket with a journaling card inside. It is on more coffee stained paper with inked stenciling. Here's some more of that writing tablet, again with that stamped edge. I just love the stamp. I think it's so pretty. Here's a gold foiled doily, and I just made it into a little tuck spot for some journaling cards that I added in. Look how pretty. So pretty. There's that there. Maybe I'll put that on that side because it's so freaking pretty. Oh, this paper is really beautiful as well. And this is just some scraps of book page. It says live for the moment. It's stapled in so it folds out for some extra journaling space here. I thought that was really cute. I love this paper as well. Like, it just seems so refreshing with all the colors, and green is my favorite color. Here's a little pom-pom paper clip that I made. And here's the other side of the doily. It says stay kind. I love the way this feels. It feels really nice. This is just a little tuck spot with a journaling card with some coffee dyed paper on the back, and it says bloom with some writing space on there. And then it is a double tuck, so it has the little bird and then the tuck here with the butterfly. I love this as well. It says random little thoughts. Has this butterfly, the monarch butterfly with nature, and then it's also a pocket with a little journaling card. It is really raining outside. It's supposed to storm where I live like for a week straight. Here's some fabric on top of this envelope. It has this really pretty washi, and then the stamping of this. It looks like a moth to me, but it could be a butterfly. It says create your own sunshine. Some more of this tablet paper with some butterflies stamped on, and that edging again. Oh, I don't know if you can hear that rain. It is loud. I apologize. Here's some spray ink with some stamping as well. This has I double stamped it with 2 different inks. I think it's really pretty. I like the effect that it gives. And then it just has this jar with these flowers on the inside as well. I love that the green ink came through on the back side, but on this side it looks more brown. I think that's just so pretty. I liked how that turned out, and I like the splattering. I also did some inked stenciling with the dots, if you can see the dots, and then edged it in lace. There's more of that washi on the bottom. And here's the other side of the envelope. Now this envelope is pretty chunky, and I will show you why. I know you probably can't see, but it does have some ink stenciling. I love this image here. Perfectly imperfect with more of this pretty dainty little lace attached. Ooh, so sorry about the rain. It is really loud. This is a vellum floral paper that I made into a pocket. And then I guess I'll show you the tag first. So it has some of that stenciling on it and some stamping as well. And then it has a die cut with the leaf die cut and the floral die cut over it. And then another one of those faux metal stickers with some stenciling as well. And then it has a tabbed tag pocket with a die cut butterfly. I really love how this turned out. I think it's super cute. And then on the inside of this pocket, it has this little booklet. So it's enclosed with this ribbon and this really, really beautiful brad with the jewel on top. And then when you open it, it has a pocket with some of that ribbon. Well, it has some stamping on there. It has some coffee dyed paper. And it just has like a little notebook of coffee dyed paper. I like this sheet right here, how it dyed. And then it just has a journaling space. And then this is a pocket as well that you can put things inside of. So it's just a little extra booklet. You can take it out if you feel it adds too much bulk, but I just thought it was super cute. And then it encloses that way. Okay. Put the tag back. Here is a lace tabbed little coffee dyed paper. Here's some stenciling and some stamping up at the top. I really think that's so cute. I really like how that turned out. Here's again that beautiful carnation stamp that I really love. And then this is a tri-fold. It folds out with some stamping. And this is a little tuck spot. And you can write on this as well. Thought that turned out well. This is a tuck pocket with the baskets. I love these baskets. I think they're so pretty. I kind of feel like I need something at the back of this to kind of prop us up now that we're at the bottom. We're all the way to the end and I'm just not feeling the need for a prop, I know. It says magic is something you make, and these are just stamped and cut out. And then it has these really cute journaling cards. This one says peach. It's really cute. This is a graft. Has those inside. Some more of that tablet writing paper with the little lace snippet. Some washi. This is just a layered. It's layered with parchment paper and book page. It's stamped with that edging stamp, and then it has just some brown paper as well, and it has journaling cards on inside. I just love the different textures and sounds. This is wax paper. It's layered. It has this journaling card with the lace tab again. It's a double pocket on this wax paper with this really beautiful flower. I don't know if you can see if the camera is picking up the glitter and doing it justice, but it's really pretty. And then inside it has this little fabric covered mini booklet with some lined paper inside. Really pretty. And it is hand sewn with some baker's twine. Here's some more coffee dyed paper. You can see some ink splattering there. Here's a tuck spot. I love this flower. I think it's so pretty. More ink. It says magic is something you make. Keep taking chances. Again, that border. Here's just a little journaling card. It's inside of this die cut of this butterfly. It's just a little tuck spot. And it's lined with this really beautiful floral cardstock. And it's just like ledger. And it is distressed and inked as well. Here's some lined paper. It's just edged with this lace. It's stamped on the corner. And then it's just extra space to write. And then this page is bare in case you wanted to put a picture or more writing up there, you can. Which way does this pocket go? This way, obviously, Ashley. Here's just a little pocket for the back page. I did leave it a little bit more plain. I just love this pattern, and I love these hummingbirds here. And then the back inside cover is really beautiful. I love this. I love this image. And it's all distressed and inked. And it is a double pocket as well with this little tag inside. And some inked paper on the back. So that's a double pocket as well. And that is it. So this is the top view of the journal. You can see all sorts of goodies sticking out, poking out of her. And this is the side. With the charms coming down. So pretty, all the laces. And then here is the bottom. So that is this beautiful little mama of a journal. I loved working on this. I loved doing this journal. It was so much fun. And honestly, like I said, I had problems like calling it done. I just kept adding and adding and adding things. I could still add all day long. But I think that I'm going to call it done. And like I said, if you are interested in purchasing it before I do the listing in my Etsy shop, then just comment down below. Definitely give this video a thumbs up, and I would just love to hear your feedback. So definitely give me that in the comments down below as well. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.